Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to another Chamber Check-in episode from Idaho's only five-star accredited chamber. We've seen all the investments being made downtown. We've got cranes everywhere, so I'm really excited to talk about an investment that's happening right next to us here on 17th and Fairview. It's called the West End Food Company, and I've had the pleasure of going in there. They just recently joined the chamber, and I have the Northwest Senior Operations Manager with us today to talk about the investment and what's going on over there. I have Amy Singh with us today. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Paul. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. This is really cool. The first time I walked in there, I met with Yvette Will, who is helping the operation out here locally. And I'm like, what is this place? You walk in, it's a little bit different. And at first, I was struck by the investment that was made in that old building, that old HVAC building that we've all known for 50 years here in Boise. But so I'm excited to share. These chamber check-ins, Amy, have been great ways of checking in with our members. It started in the pandemic when all of our restaurants were up against the ropes. All of our nonprofits couldn't host events. So we wanted to continue engaging with our members. And so we figured out this platform to help share our member stories, their products and services, but most importantly, the people. So let's start with you first, Amy. Tell us a little bit about you, your background and history of work that led you into the food industry.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Um, you know, we're thrilled to be here and really excited that you invited us and hope to be able to connect with everyone that's on the line, dialed in, or maybe watching us later. So, I have been with the team now for just under 3 years, supporting our operations. So, think about the four walls of the building to the team that supports all of the great kind of food handoff and the technology inside that's thriving inside of our sites, as well as our customer success teams that interact with both the restaurants that partner with us in these locations, as well as the customers that come in and pick up orders. So I've kind of played a hand in many different roles at the company to date and also supported the launch of our West End Food Co. operation in Boise. It's our first location in Boise. We have other sites in Salt Lake City, Seattle, Northern California, Los Angeles. But this is our first site in Boise, and we're so thrilled to have been able to join the community and to get to know everyone here.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. We're excited to have you too. One of the barriers to entry for restaurateurs and entrepreneurs is that retail, the brick and mortar cost. And I think this is a great way to make that transition from cooking in your own kitchen to coming to a real commercial kitchen. And you guys have done a really good job, and I can't wait for people to take tours and check it out. I wanted to ask you, since it took me a while to understand what the concept is.
Totally.
So help explain to our listeners what the West End Food Company is and how to engage with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're located on the north side of Main Street, across from the Food Lions. That's where you can find us. And we are actually the old Boise Creamer HVAC building. And if you actually look at our white building now today, you
Yeah.
see the historical signage that we felt just really inclined to keep because we love it. And then at nighttime, only the eat portion of the sign is highlighted. So it's kind of a fun way to pay homage to the building that was there since 1948. And so you asked a really good question. We are a business that has 15 individual restaurants inside, and we help support the food delivery business. So all of our restaurants inside offer meals, whether it be individual to-go meals for DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and any local kind of third-party delivery platforms that are players in Boise, catering business, as well as any outside catering that those local restaurants might support you with. To visit our site, you can either go to our website, which is westendfoodco.com, and you can place an order for pickup or delivery directly from the website. When you visit the website, you'll see all of the many different brands that are available inside. You can select one from one of those brands, order, and then come and pick up your order. You can also visit any of the restaurants from DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, or from their direct website, and you can place an order to go directly to your home via a courier, or also select pickup and visit West End Food Co. So the experience from walking inside is a little bit different, Paul, from what you're used to from going into a restaurant and seeing a cashier and getting a slice of cake, right?
Right.
It's actually really cool. This process is built for scale, and it's probably the fastest way that you'll have from placing the order to getting it back in your hands. It's going to be the most quick and efficient. Our technology is woven throughout the building. So as soon as you place that sandwich order, it goes directly to the restaurant inside. They see all of your order details. They prepare the meal. They place a ticket on the side of the bag with a QR code, and then that meal is scanned into our locker system. When you arrive or your courier arrives to the building, all you have to do is check in. The locker opens up immediately for you. You select your meal and you walk out. So it reduces the amount of time. No longer are you waiting for that cashier who's on the phone, helping the hostess, doing all of the other different things. You get your meal exactly how you ordered it, are able to walk out or enjoy it from your home.
I can see an advantage for that courier as well. One stop, and their customers are getting that sandwich, that the wrap, the Mexican food, the Thai food, barbecue, whatever it is. I think that's pretty cool idea. How well is it taken off? Tell us how long West End Food Co's been in business.
Just a couple of months. So we're new to the scene, which is, one of the reasons why we're here today, because we'd like to promote that we are open. Just this week, Yvette, who's our manager and our local team member in Boise, has done a lot of really great upgrades. She's put a lot of eat signs out front, additional signing and branded of all of the restaurants that are inside. And we are new to Boise, but we'd like to start to ingrain ourselves as a community member, and would love to, if you have questions around how to order, or you are a restaurant and you would like to tour our space, just visit westendfoodco.com or stop by. And I promise that Yvette will greet you with the best smile you'll ever see, and will help navigate. So if you have questions or what have you, stop on in.
This is a unique opportunity for downtown businesses as well to order catering. And I know that your current restaurateurs that are investing in those commercial kitchens now are using that space. There's a wide variety. And for a business that has different people, all kinds of different people, and they have different requests, you can find it all in one place, which I think that's pretty unique.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I really love this location because we serve both the neighborhoods basically we're positioned right there on Main Street. So if you're commuting into the city, you pass by us. If you're commuting home, you're going to pass by us. And if you're a student or planning on being a student at Boise State University, we're 1.2 miles away. So the location, you really can't miss us, especially if you're thinking about, grabbing something for dinner on the way home or ordering catering for your next office meeting. I think we're positioned nicely for efficiency for the customer.
You mentioned the location of the investment being very important and very relevant and timely. Why else did you choose Boise? So I guess this is your first Idaho investment too, correct?
It is, yes. I've worked with Boise in the past. I've worked with different transportation teams in a past life prior to this role. So I actually know the city quite well. But I would say maybe if you ask and poll a couple of people on the street, Boise is becoming an up and coming town, maybe even foodie, if you will,
Yes.
and has an appetite for some of these kind of new types of service offerings. But also, I think something that really impressed us is that a lot of the local businesses are either family owned and operated or have been in business for generations, or maybe are now kind of established and looking to expand and grow and do something new at a different side of town. We also have, I think it's 23,000 students that come into Boise State University. Students are hungry and are looking for budget-friendly food options. So, it's not just one thing that excited us about kind of placing West End Food Co. in Boise. We're really excited about the investment. We're really excited about bringing, these options to the community, and then hopefully giving the opportunity to as many restaurants as possible to either first time start their business with a low capital, easy barrier to entry, or someone that's looking to expand. So I think you'll see that over the course of the next couple of months from this location.
So we're becoming a food incubator as well, sounds like.
It sounds like, I guess so, whether you ask for it, Paul, or not.
Well, we love our local manufacturers of food. We love our culture here, and we need more locally grown food, locally made food here, and it tells the story of Boise and Idaho as well. So
Yeah,
I love that.
It certainly does.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What else would you add to our time today for listeners chiming in?
Yeah, definitely. So there's a couple of different ways that you can interact, and I kind of chatted about this in the beginning today. So you can stop in. We're at 1744 West Main Street is our location. We have parking available either to the side of the building or across the street where the Food Lion is located. You can visit our website, and I see that you have it here on the banner at westendfoodco.com. If you are a restaurant that is looking for a space, whether it's a commissary space or a commercial kitchen for your delivery or catering business, or maybe you've kind of outgrown your current space and are looking for something that has maybe a more of a short-term contract for you to look at, visit us or visit our website to book a tour and meet Yvette directly. We will be posting a couple of roles in the next couple of months for folks to work within the building, work with our restaurants, meet our customers directly, support the handoff from order ready directly to the customer, which is going to be a couple of new opportunities. And we also are a very large building that needs support with vendors. So we're actively looking for electricians, plumbers, folks that know how to add and refurb kitchens. So that's something that, if you are a local business and would like to partner with us from a vendor capacity, again, we'd love to meet more local players and ingrain ourselves as kind of a unit inside of the Boise community. So that's kind of something that you'll see more from us in the next couple of months.
I love it. So for those that don't know where 1744 Main Street is and haven't been around a while, but have been downtown, it's right across the street from the Red Lion Downtowner. That hotel, you've seen it forever, and so it's right there. Again, you can order online at westendfoodco.com. Pick one of the many restaurateurs that are already utilizing the space, and try them out. I think it's really cool. A new thing too, as well. You said a couple months here, but this concept is, you said, in a few other states as well.
Yes.
Tell us how successful those have been.
Pretty incredibly successful. So just in the last 3 years, I've personally supported the growth and launch of 7 locations, including this Boise location. We are in both the metropolitan cities as well as in the kind of the off the beaten track locations. Again, when we look for a location, it's both a delivery radius for where we can serve the communities surrounding it, as well as kind of the locale and the restaurants that are looking to expand and grow their operations. So we've been in business for several years now, but again, a couple of months in Boise. And if you are someone that is interested in seeing a little bit more from us, click book a tour from our website, and you'll see more locations that we have.
And I'll ask Yvette this, but maybe what any other upcoming events that you would like to share?
Well, I would say we have a couple of different interests in how we promote our business as well as the restaurants inside. So I would actually say if you have an event that's coming up or you would like our food to be hosted or participating with your event that's coming up, please reach out to us and reach out directly, and we'll support making an introduction.
Cool. So the circle of life with West End Food Co. is maybe you're a food truck, you're ready to make that next transition and keep the food truck too, to a commercial kitchen where you can really produce the quality in a more, consistent way. Maybe the next circle of life is then maybe you're able to invest in a larger space with table seating and things like that. And I just love it. Amy, thanks for sharing with us today.
Yeah, really excited to be here, and you'll see more from us. And please don't hesitate to reach out.
Awesome. Amy, tell the team hello from the chamber, and I look forward to our next conversation. Have a great weekend.
Bye, everyone.